Hello students, welcome to the online class of maths in St. Peter's Public School, Godavarji. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the trigonometric ratios. You have studied in previous class also about the trigonometric ratios. Let's recall that now. If you have a right angle triangle named A, B, C and G is right angle. If I use this angle and its value is theta, then with respect to this angle or with respect to the angle C, the opposite side to the angle theta is known as perpendicular. The line on which the angle is made is known as base, and the longest side of the right angle triangle, or we can say the opposite side of the right angle, is known as hypotenuse. Okay, so regarding this, we have studied about the trigonometric ratios, and these trigonometric ratios were sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, sec theta, and the final was cosec theta. And you have used these sides for these trigonometric ratios, the sides of right angle triangle. For sine theta, the relation between perpendicular or base, the relation between perpendicular and hypotenuse, the relation between hypotenuse and base. So to remember these, we have perpendicular, base, perpendicular, hypotenuse, hypotenuse, and base. So for sine theta, the relation between perpendicular and hypotenuse. So perpendicular upon hypotenuse is equal to the sine theta with respect to the angle theta at point C or at the vertex C. For cos theta, it's base upon hypotenuse. For tan theta, it's perpendicular upon base. It's perpendicular upon base. And for cot theta, as we know that cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. Cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. So we can write cot theta equals to 1 upon tan theta, or with respect to the sides of the right angle triangle, we can write it base upon perpendicular. Similarly, sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. So we can write it 1 upon cos theta, or with respect to the sides, we can write it hypotenuse upon base. And for cosec theta, because cosec theta is the reciprocal of sine theta, so we can write it cosec theta equals to 1 upon sine theta. And in terms of sides of right angle triangle, we can write it hypotenuse upon base. We all have studied about this in the previous class. So now in this lecture, we are going to find the values of some specific angles, or we can say that if I change the value of theta as 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree or 90 degree, then what will be the values of sine, cos, tan, cot, sec and cosec. So to find these values, we are going to construct a table. It's the easiest way It's the easiest way. So I'm taking the angle which is in theta or in radian, and here I'm going to write the trigonometric ratio, which is sine cos sine theta cos theta tan theta cot theta sec theta and cosec theta. These are the 6 trigonometric ratios. So the value of theta or angle in our syllabus is 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. 0 degree is also can be written 0 radian. 30 degree we can write it pi by 6 radian, and 45 degree can be written in the form of radian as pi by 4 radian, and it's pi by 3 radian, and 90 degree is pi by 2 radian. So to memorize this or to construct the table, we should have practice this exercise. If I take 5 points A, B, C, D and E. These 5 points are equidistant. We can say that AB is equals to BC is equals to CD is equals to DE. Okay, so if I start it from point A, it's 0, and the distance from point A to E is 1 unit, and I have divided in 4 equal parts. So the distance from A to B is 1 upon 4. The distance from A to C is 1 upon 2, and the distance from A to D is 3 upon 4 units, and distance from A to E is 1 unit. Okay, in the next step I should take square root of these 5 values. So the square root of 0 is 0, square root of 1 upon 4 is 1 upon 2, square root of 1 upon 2 is 1 upon root 2, square root of 3 upon 4 is root 3 upon 2, and the square root of 1 is 1. Now if you want to find the value of sine 0 degree, just take the square root of the value at point A, and that's 0. So it's 0. If the angle theta is equals to 30 degree, then for sine you should use the square root of 1 upon 4, and that's 1 upon 2. So sine 30 degree is equal to 1 upon 2. Similarly, for 45 degree, if theta is equals to 45 degree, then the square root of 1 upon 2 is 1 upon root 2. So the value of sine 45 degree will be 1 upon root 2. And for sine 60 degree, the value of sine 60 degree will be equals to root 3 upon 2. And for sine 90 degree or sine pi by 2 radian is 1. Okay. For cos theta, reverse the order of these numbers. We have 5 values: 0, half, 1 upon root 2, root 3 by 2 and 1. For cos theta, reverse the order of these values. So if sin 90 degree was 1, the value of sin 90 degree will be equals to cos 0 degree. So it's 1, it will be root 3 by 2, it will be 1 upon root 2 and it will be 1 upon 2 and cos 90 will be equals to 0. Now for tan theta, we know that tan theta is equals to sin theta upon cos theta. We already knew about this. Okay, so tan theta is equals to tan theta is equals to sin theta upon cos theta. So for tan 0 degree will be equals to what? Sin 0 degree upon cos 0 degree, and the value of sin 0 degree is equals to 0 and value of cos 0 degree equals to 1. If I divide 0 by 1, then what will be the answer? It will be 0. So tan 0 degree will be 0. To find the value of tan 30 degree, I should divide the value of sin 30 degree with cos 30 degree. The value of sin 30 degree is what? 1 upon 2, and 1 upon 2 should be divided by the value of cos 30. Value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So it's root 3 by 2. If you divide it, then 1 upon 2 into 2 upon root 3. So it's 1 upon root 3. So the value of tan 30 degree will be equals to 1 upon root 3. Similarly, we can find the values of tan 45, tan 60 degree and tan 90 degree as well. So the value of tan 45 degree will be equals to 1 upon root 2 divided by 1 upon root 2. We will get 1. Root 3 by 2 is divided by 1 upon 2. Then we will get the value of tan 60 degree, and that will be what? Root 3. If I divide 1 with 0, then I will get the value of tan 90 degree. And if 1 is divided by 0, or we can say that if any number is divided by 0, then that function will not be defined, or we can say that it infinity. So to find the value of cot theta, because we know that cot theta is equals to what? The reciprocal of tan theta. So the value of tan 0 degree is 0, and the reciprocal of 0 will be what? Infinite. Value of tan 30 degree is 1 upon root 3. The reciprocal of 1 upon root 3 will be equals to root 3, and that will be the value of cot 30 degree. Reciprocal of 1 is 1. Reciprocal of root 3 is 1 upon root 3. And if I take the reciprocal of 1 upon infinity, that will be 0. Okay. Now, to find the value of sec 0 degree, as we know that sec theta is equals to the reciprocal of cos theta. Sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta, so we can write it sec theta is equals to 1 upon cos theta. So use the values of reciprocals of cos theta. So we have cos 0 degree equals to 1, so sec 0 degree will be equals to 1. And for sec 30 degree, the reciprocal of cos 30 degree, that's root 3 upon 2, so it will be 2 upon root 3. And similarly we can write it root 2, it's 2, and 1 upon 0 will be equals to what? Infinity. For cosec theta, you can use the reciprocal values of sin theta, or you can also write the values of sec theta in reverse manner. So it's infinity, it's 2, it's root 2, it's 2 upon root 3, and it's 1. So we have only these values of theta that we are going to use in this chapter, or this table is also very important for you. Okay, so the value of sine 0 degree, cos 0 degree, or any of the angles, sec 60 degree, cosec 90 degree, you can refer this table. I have already taught you how to construct this table. I hope everybody have understood about this. Okay, so you should make by heart this table. The values of sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, sec theta, and cosec theta are shown in the table. Okay. Now we are going to practice some questions. So let's move to the exercise because we don't have much time to. So the first question is, find the value of the following: 2 sine 45 degree, cos 45 degree. How we are going to use this table now? So first question of exercise 6.1 is, find the value of 2 sine 45 degree and cos 45 degree. Now what we should do now? We know that 2 is the constant term and 2 is multiplied by sine 45 degree. This is also multiplied by cos 45 degree. Okay, so now 2 is constant and the value of sine 45 degree is 1 upon root 2. The value of sine 45 degree. The value of sine 45 degree is 1 upon root 2. The value of cos 45 degree is also 1 upon root 2. So we can put these values here. 1 upon root 2 multiplied by 1 upon root 2. Now we have 2 as the numerator of this, and if I multiply root 2 by root 2, then I get 2. So its final answer is 1. Understand everybody? Now come to the next question, that's cos 45 degree into cos 60 degree minus sine 45 degree into sine 60 degree. So I hope you can solve these problems by using this table. If you don't remember the values of sine 45 degree, cos 45 degree and any one of the trigonometric ratio, you should refer this table. Okay, so now we are going to discuss the another question, and that's come to the 8th question. Come to the 8th question. And the question asks tan square 60 degree plus 4 into sine square 45 degree plus sine square 90 degree divided by 3 sec square 30 degree plus cosec square 60 degree minus cot square 30 degree. Okay. Now the question is asking to find the value of this. So as you know that we can write tan square 60 degree, we can write it tan 60 degree whole square, or 4 sine square 45 degree can be written as sine whole square of sine 45 degree, and sine square 90 degree can be written as sine whole square of sine 90 degree divided by 3 is the constant term and it's multiplied with whole square of sec 30 degree plus its cosec 60 degree whole square plus whole square of cot 30 degree. Now what is to do? We have to substitute tan 60, sin 45 degree and sin 90 degree by using this table now. So the value of tan 60 degree is root 3. So root 3 whole square plus 4 is the constant term multiplied by square root of the value of sin 45 degree. So the value of sin 45 degree is 1 upon root 2. So 4 into square root of 1 upon root 2 plus the value of sin 90 degree is equals to 1. So it's 1 whole square divided by 3 into sec 30 degree whole square. So the value of sec 30 degree is equals to 2 upon root 3. So it's 2 upon root 3, make it square, plus cosec 60 degree. The value of cosec 60 degree is also what? 2 upon root 3. 2 upon root 3, make it square, plus the value of cot 30 degree is equals to root 3, and get a square of this. In the next step, now calculate this. So square root of root 3 will be what? Root 3 multiplied by root 3, we get 3 plus 4 into, if 1 upon root 2 is multiplied by itself, then we will get 1 upon 2 plus the square of 1 will be 1. In the next, 3 into square root of 2 upon root 3 will be what? 2 into 2, 4. Sorry. 2 into 2, 4. Root 3 into root 3 will be 3. Plus 4 upon 3 plus 3. It's 2 times. So 3. In the numerator we get 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. And 6 is divided by with, cancel it from here. So it's 4 plus 4 upon 3 plus 3, and it will be equals to 6 divided by 4 plus 3, 7. 7 plus 4 upon 3. It will be equals to 6. If I solve the bracket, now then it will be equals to what? 7 3s are 21, 21 plus 4, 25, 25 upon 3. So 6 multiplied by 3 upon 25. So the value of the asked function, that's tan square 60 degree plus 4 into sin square 45 degree plus sin square 90 degree upon 3 into sec square 30 degree plus cosec square 60 degree minus cot square 30 degree will be equals to what? 6 3s are 18, 18 upon 25. So it's the answer of the asked question. So to solve these type of questions, nothing you have to do. You have to do what? You should learn the table, learn the trigonometric ratios in the numerals. What will be the value of sin 0 degree? What will be the value of sec 60 degree? What's the value of cosec 90 degree? These values should be by heart to you students. Nobody is going to help you anymore now. Okay? So now we are going to solve the next question, and that's 11th. Find the value of x in the following. So from question number 1 to 10, I have done 2 questions for you, and the remaining questions you have to sort it out. For question number 11, it has 3 parts. I am going to solve the third part of this question, and that's root 3 into tan 2x. Root 3 into tan 2x is equals to sin 30 degree plus sine 45 degree into cos 45 degree plus 2 sine 90 degree. Now we have to find the value of x. So first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to put the values of sine 30, sine 45 and sine 90 by using this table. So root 3 into tan 2x is equals to, the value of sine 30 degree is 1 upon 2 plus the value of sine 45 is 1 upon root 2. So 1 upon root 2 into 1 upon root 2 plus the value of sine 90 degree is 1 and 2 is the constant term, so it's 2 now. Root 3 into tan 2x will be equals to, let's solve the right hand side. So 1 upon 2 plus, if I multiply 1 upon root 2 with 1 upon root 2, then I get 1 upon 2 plus 2. By adding this, I get 3. In the left hand side, root 3 into tan 2x. So root 3 into tan 2x is equals to 3, from where I did get the value 3 by putting the values of sine 30, sine 45, cos 45 and 2 sine 90. And for next, because root 3 is the constant term and it's multiplied by tan 2x and tan 2x is the unknown term, so I should transfer this root 3 to the right hand side, then I get 3 multiplied by 1 upon root 3 and I can write it root 3 into root 3, because 3 can be written in the form of root 3 into root 3 divided by root 3. So we can cancel it out now. Then tan 2x is equals to root 3. Now comparing both the sides, left hand side and right hand side. In the left hand side I have the trigonometric ratio tan 2x and the value of this tan 2x is equals to root 3. So observe the table now. This 2x is the angle, and so tan theta will be equals to tan 2x. So by comparing both these sides, theta is equals to what? 2x. So the value of 2x will be equals to what? The value of tan 2x is root 3 and root 3 is equals to the value of tan 60 degree. So I can write it tan 60 degree. So 2x will be equals to what? 60 degree and x will be equals to 30 degree. So in 11th question, the 11th question asks us to find the value of x and we have such type of equations. So to find the value of x, we should go through this process now. Understood everybody? Okay. So class, today we have learned the trigonometric ratios with 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, and the table how to construct I have taught you this. So you have two ways only. One is you should by heart this table or you should know how to construct the table now. Okay. So let's call the end of the day for today. Tomorrow we are going to solve the remaining problems of this chapter. Thank you very much.